Okay,
Welcome.
I will share my screen.
You can share.
Okay, can you see it?
Of course, if you can put
Okay.
it on screen, it will be good.
Okay. Okay. Hello again. I am Rani Vjalava. I am 13 years old. I am a student, and thank you for this chance that I can express my opinion about climate action for our 17 sustainable goals. Okay. It's my presentation. What is climate change? Climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperatures and weather patterns. These shifts may be natural, such as three variations in the solar cycle. But since of 1800s, human activities have been the main driver of climate change, primarily due to the burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas. Burning fossil fuels generates greenhouse gas emissions that act like blanket wrapped around the Earth, trapping the sun's heat and raising temperatures. Examples of greenhouse gas emissions that are causing climate change include carbon dioxide and methane. These come from using gasoline for driving a car or coal for heating a building, for example. Clearing land and forests can also release carbon dioxide. Landfills for garbage are a major source of methane emissions. Energy, industry, transport, buildings, agriculture, and land use are among the main emitters. Greenhouse gas greenhouse gas connection are their highest level in 2 million years, and emissions continue to rise. As a result, the Earth is now about 1.1 degrees Celsius warmer than it was in the late 1800s. The last decade, 2011-2020, was the warmest on record. Many people think climate change mainly means warmer temperatures, but temperature rise is only the beginning of the story, because the Earth system where everything is connected changes in one area can influence changes in all others. The consequences of climate change now include, among others, intense droughts, water scarcity, severe fires, rising sea levels, flooding, melting polar ice, catastrophic storms, and declining biodiversity. People are experiencing climate change diverse ways. Climate change can affect our healthy ability to grow food, housing, safety, and work. Some of us are already more vulnerable to climate impacts, such as people living in small island nations and other developing countries. Conditions like sea level rise and saltwater intrusion have advanced to the point where whole communities have had to relocate, and protected droughts are putting people at risk of famine. In the future, the number of climate refugees is expected to rise. Next page. We face a huge challenge, but already know many solutions. Many climate change solutions could deliver economic benefits while improving our lives and protecting the environment. We also have global frameworks and agreements to guide progresses, such as the Sustainable Development Goals. Three broad categories of action are cutting emissions, adapting to climate impacts, and financing record adjustments. Switching energy systems from fossil fuels to renewables like solar or wind will reduce the emissions driving climate change. But we have to start right now. While a growing coalition of countries is committing to net zero emissions by 2050, but about half of emissions cuts must have in place by 2030 to keep warming below 1.5 degrees Celsius. Fossil fuel production must decline by roughly 6% per year between 2020 and 2030. Five things we can do about climate change. Food. Build sustainable food system with climate and biodiversity, friendly agricultural practices, responsible food trade, and equitable food distribution. Ecosystems. Reduce rates of natural ecosystem loss and degradation. Protect, restore, and expand natural ecosystems, and increase landscape connectivity. Energy. Ensure that expansion of renewable energy systems has positive biodiversity benefits built into its design. Rights and livelihoods. recognize, respect, and safeguard the rights and livelihoods of local and traditional users of ecosystem when implementing biodiversity and climate change actions. Mitigation. Discourage ecosystem-based approaches to climate mitigation that have negative outcomes from biodiversity, such as tree planting, inappropriate ecosystems, tree monoculture, and unsustainable energy crops. We can pay the bill now or pay it early in the future. Climate action requires significant financial investments by governments and businesses, but climate inaction is vastly more expensive. One critical step is for industrialized countries to fulfill their commitment to provide $100 billion a year to developing countries so they can move towards greener economies. Thank you for listening.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ronnie, for your presentation. It was really amazing. I like it. You had a lot of infographics. For me, it is very important because if we have infographics, it is more for us, inside. I said I'm also I can remember only visual. I can't learn something. I don't like theory. So this was really great because I remember each one. You show us 5 ways how to tackle with the climate change. So it was really amazing. Thank you and best wishes for your further work. You can stop sharing, please.
Okay.
Yes, you can stop sharing. So do you have something maybe to tell us more about the problems in the world? What is happening? What do you see in your country? Anything very recognizable for this climate changes? What you see?
Okay, in our country, I think climate change is problem because we don't respect our world, Earth. I think there are many garbage. There are so many cars in Georgia. And
so what are you doing with the garbage? When do you sort the garbage? How are you sorting the garbage?